Hey guys, Edward Tong here. Alright, so in this video I want to show you what it really takes to succeed or make money in network marketing. Okay, so I don't know your background. I don't know if you're in one now or been one before, or been one and didn't make any money or fail in one. But the thing is, a lot of the things that people teach you, it doesn't really help you make money. Okay, and I could tell you many reasons why that is. The thing is, it's not their fault. A lot of them have been taught the wrong way of doing a business, doing network marketing, and it's also how you think about how network marketing works, right? Network marketing is a business, right? It's a real business, but a lot of people don't treat it that way. Okay, now if it's a real business, then you have to look at other businesses, right, and how they become successful, and how you can translate that into a network marketing business. Now let's look at companies, successful companies, right? Big companies like Nike, Apple, BMW, right, or McDonald's. Okay, now McDonald's, franchise model is kind of similar to the network marketing model. So later I'm going to show you how the McDonald's model kind of, you can take that model and apply that to your network marketing business, and and that'll give you an idea how you become successful. Okay, now let's look at Nike. Okay, let me ask you a question. What does Nike sell? Now, if I ask people, most of them, they're about 99% will say they sell shoes or athletic apparels, right? But yes, that is a good, right, a physical product that exchange for the money, right? But what makes Nike successful, right? Why they successful compared to other shoe companies, right? Why they're biggest? Okay, so you got to realize that Nike, doesn't just sell shoes, right? Shoe is just a byproduct. It's a good exchange, right? They sell motivation, right? They sell inspiration, right? They sell empowerment, right? That's why they have that slogan, just do it, right? Or, people who wear Nike shoes, they think they can be like Mike, right? Being like Mike, right? So that is what they're actually selling, okay? Like I said, shoe is just the physical where they exchange the money, okay? Now let's look at Apple. Now what does Apple sell? People say iPhones, right? iPads, MacBooks, computers, right? But you think about it, right? Apple has spent a lot of money on marketing, okay? And there's a reason for that. The reason why they're successful is because they're not really, yes, they sell phones and stuff like that, but the reason why they're successful is because they're selling a lifestyle, okay? They're selling a uniqueness, right? They're selling a luxury, okay? And this is similar to BMW, right? Yes, they sell cars, but they sell a lifestyle, right? And you could say it's the same thing for almost every luxury product, right? They're selling a lifestyle, okay? Now let's look at McDonald's, right? What does McDonald's sell? You might say hamburgers, right? French fries, Happy Meals, right? Whatever it is, Big Macs, okay? But if you try McDonald's, you have eaten McDonald's before, they're not the best hamburgers out there, okay? They're a lot better hamburgers, but why are they so much more successful than other businesses, other hamburger joints, right? Well, McDonald's just don't make money selling hamburgers, right? Their real business is in distribution, okay? They sell franchises, right, which distributes their product. And this kind of the same way how Starbucks works, right? Starbucks sells the coffees, right? But it's the distribution that makes the money, right? So now let's look at McDonald's, how the McDonald's makes money, and you can apply that to your network marketing business. And I can show you how you can get access to a system that I built that's similar to that model, okay? So let's look at McDonald's. All right, so let me draw a line here. All right, so McDonald's, so let's say Mickey D, right? Let's say this is the corporation, okay? Now, the corporation also have stores, right? They have corporate control stores, right? Not just all franchises, right? So McDonald's also makes money by opening stores, and the stores, right? They sell hamburgers to make money, right? Obviously, but majority of their money is not made by their own stores, right? They're made by selling franchises, right? So most of the money is made by selling those franchises, okay? Now, so let's look at a typical franchise. How much does a typical franchise make compared to McDonald's? And you'll see the reason why a lot of the top earners make a lot more than most people in their own marketing, okay? So the franchises, they make about $1 million US dollar every year, $1 million to $2 million every year, okay? Depending on location, all that stuff, right? But if you look at the corporation, how much McDonald's make? So in 2014, McDonald's made 27 billion US dollar, okay? Billion, not million, okay? 27 billion, right? Wow, that's a big, big difference, right? Because why? McDonald's is selling distribution. They're selling franchises. Okay, they're not just selling hamburgers. Okay, if you sell hamburgers, yes, you can make good money with their system, right? 1 to 2 billion a year, but McDonald's, the corporation, makes 27 billion a year. Okay, so let's now look at network marketing, right, and how you can use this model to actually become a top earner or a top leader in the industry. And the leaders, the top earners understand this here. But majority of people, 95% or more people, don't understand how this applies, right? So let's look at your network marketing business, okay? So in network marketing business, yes, you make money by getting customers, right? But the problem is a lot of people, when they join a network marketing business, they're either told by their upline or they think in their head that to make money, they need to sell products, okay? Yes, you need to sell products, so you need to get customers in your business, okay? And that's how the business works. But you got to understand that you also need distribution channels, just like McDonald's, okay? So you also need distributors, okay? But not just any distributor, right? You need team builders, okay? Team builders in your business, okay? So most people are just doing this. They're just getting customers, buy a product, maybe try it for a month, 2 months, or maybe 3 months, and then, those customers leave, right? But they don't try to build a team or, trying to build team builders in their organization. And that's the reason why, they're not making all the money, right? They're not making the money that the top leaders are doing, right? So if you look at, in any company, right, top leaders can make 10,000, 100,000, or even $1 million a month, right? Whereas most people, majority of people, 95% or more, they only make maybe $500 a month, right, or less, right? Some may make 1,000 to 5,000, right? But majority will make 500 or less, right, in the business. So why is that? Because they're concentrating just on this, right? They're not also doing this as well. So you need customers, but you also need distributors. Just like McDonald's, they have stores that sell hamburgers, but most of the money is made by selling franchises, right? So you could think of this as team builders, okay? So that's how you can apply the McDonald's model to your network marketing business, right? So don't just, get customers, right? Get team builders, right? Now I know, for some of you is the fear of, building a team, right? That's, I'll go over that in another video, but, you have to step it up, right? This is a business. Marketing is a people business, so you have to build people, okay? There's no way around it, okay? You cannot be successful without building people, okay? And I don't want to go too much into that. That's a whole another training. Okay, so like I said, one of the other thing, McDonald's, why it's successful, why, the people are willing to buy McDonald's franchises, right? As opposed to buying other franchises, right? Is because they have a system, right? So that's another, one of the, best way you can be successful, okay? Fastest way be successful, and probably the only way to be successful is you also need a system. Okay, you need a system not just for yourself, but for your team as well. So let me outline what the system that I have created, and if you're interested, you can contact me. Ask me about it, and I'm going to show you more about what the system entails. Right, but it's important that you have the system because without the system, it's hard, okay? And you're just one person, right? You're not leveraging a system. So if you're not leveraging a system, then it's hard for you to build a big team, okay? So there are really 4 things you need to build a network marketing business, a successful one, right? And most of the top leaders have this. Number 1 is you need traffic, right? Or prospects, right? Prospects or leads, right? Okay? All right, so traffic, prospect, or leads. Right? If you think about a car, okay, or a vehicle, this will be your fuel, okay? So where do you get those prospects? Where do you get the lead? Where do you get traffic? Now, I've created a resource report that's named 75 Ways to Sponsor More Distributors, right? And that'll give you 75 different ways to find traffic, prospects, or leads, right? Both online, offline, and free and paid, okay? Now, number 2 is you need a system. Okay, now a system, it'll be like if you have a car, okay, a vehicle will be your engine, okay? Now, the reason why you need a system is because you need a system, for one, you need a system to be able to convert those prospects and leads into a customer or a distributor, right? You also need a system for training, right? Training yourself and also training the people you bring in, right? So imagine if you sponsor 100 people, or let's say not that much, okay? Let's say you sponsor 10 people. Yourself, it's going to be hard. You don't have a system, you're going to have to train those people individually, right? You'll take a lot of your time, a lot of resources, right? But if you have a system in place, you know, they can plug into the system and you can train themselves, and you know, you could be just you could just guide them right to the direction, but you don't have to really dedicate all your time because the system is there for that training. Okay, now a system also helps you self, right? And attraction marketing is one of the biggest things that you want to learn in network marketing, especially if you're doing it online. Okay, and you need sometimes a system for that. Now I have created an offline system, and that's called the Success Path, and that's the 10-step guide for business success. I also created an online system, and it's called the SMART system, SMART. Okay, it stands for System for Marketing, Attraction, and Recruiting Using Technology, and that's the online piece. Okay, so number 3, you need a vehicle, right, or an opportunity. Okay, so an op, or you don't have a car, be a vehicle, right? So you need to find a company that's stable, that's solid, right, that's growing, and that has potential. Okay. And you hope, you know, preferably you want a company that is on track to, you know, make $1 billion a year, right? That's very, very rare in the industry, but there are some now that exist, and I actually am in one right now. You know, you can, if you're interested, you could ask me about it. Okay. Number 4 is you need a navigator. Okay, a navigator or a coach, mentor, right, or a good sponsor, right? So, and actually this is actually one of the most important, because a mentor or coach or a good sponsor, right, a navigator will have all this, you know, they will have the opportunity, the system, and also ways of getting prospects and leads, right, for your business, right? And so, you know, if you to pick one of, you know, any of these here, that's the most important. I would pick the navigator, right? Find a good sponsor. Your good sponsor will help guide you, will help you, you know, will help you not make the mistake that they made, right? They would have a clear path of success, and they would have all these other places. Okay, all right. So I hope you learned, you know, some stuff that you haven't learned before, right? A lot of this stuff is not being taught. Okay, unfortunately. You know, a lot of people, they sponsor people, but they don't really go about teaching people how to be successful, or the real way of being successful. A lot of people use hype, right? And you know, that's not good, right? Hype is no good for the business, right? You have to treat it as a business, and as a business, you need systems, you need processes, and you need, you know, a real clear strategy and to help you succeed. Okay, all right, so hope you got value from this. Again, if you have questions, if you want to talk to me any of this or any of the stuff that I've created, please contact me. There might be a link here for you to go and, you know, get a hold of me. Okay, all right, Tom here. I'll see you another time. Cheers.